My name is Natалья, and I'm here to talk with you about what is possible when you live in your comfort zone and go to your discomfort zone. This is how I'm going to spend this 6 minutes, 40 seconds together with you. So just a few words about myself. I'm refugee of love. I have moved to Sweden when I was 46 to my perfect Swedish husband. I moved from Moscow to the south of Skåne, and I had to rethink all my life. I was doing marketing in large tech companies like I decided to rethink myself, and this is how I went to Hyper Island. Raise your hands if you heard about this school, Hyper Island. Oh, quite a lot. So for those who don't know, Hyper Island is the transformative educational institution, digital Harvard. And what is so special about Hyper Island way of education? It means transformational learning means you learn in something you internally disagree with in quite an uncomfortable way. So with my 20 years of business experience, I was very, very skeptical about this education. But what I liked, we were using approach yes and instead of no but when we're discussing things. So for example, a leader is the one who is in charge, yes, and this is the one who is creating the space for the team and who is facilitating the cooperation. So this is the example. And this is the methodology of Hyper Island, learning through doing, and with doing things, we're reflecting on what happened, we're generalizing, applying this to practice, and we're doing this again and again. So the reflection is a very important part of education. And we're reflecting through asking, constantly asking ourselves the questions like, what do you want to achieve, what do you want, what works well, and what didn't work for me, and what did I notice when I did something. And the next thing, which is really huge at Hyper Island, is about team. So we're saying team is everything. Whatever we're doing in the team. And we were doing a lot of projects in the team, and we realized how to create teams and why the team efforts are much stronger than the individual one. Feedback is the other thing which I have to unlearn and learn again, because I thought that feedback is about to say thank you when something went smooth, or to say, well, I'm not happy if you didn't like it. But I know now feedback is a gift. You need to unpack it and use the transformational and educational tool. And lifelong education, nowadays you cannot get high education at the very beginning of your career and be happy. Most of us will be changing several jobs during the lifetime, so we need to be ready for that. Yeah, my education at Hyper Island was a roller coaster for me, and it was really painful. I was resistant to new approaches. I was asking wrong questions, and I was constantly in conflict with my team, with teachers, and with myself. And at some moment of my educational process, I start thinking that maybe I did the wrong step. I don't feel any transformation, and it seems like I'm just wasting my time here, and I'm not learning anything new at all. But then COVID came, and that's really funny to say, but it was my lucky moment. In a couple of weeks, companies just moved online without any preparations, without any clue how to do this, without thinking, and without using a lot of planning as they usually do this. Some people became experts into remote team setup, and I became one of them. Because at Hyper Island, I was part of this program, which was like an experimental. It was 100% distant. So we were working in a new teams, and we were doing a lot of things from the scratch, like every time. So suddenly, my former colleague invited me to participate in a webinar about remote work. Then I started being invited to some conferences, And then some companies came to me and asked to help them to facilitate things. And I realized how many things I learned at Hyper Island. And blending this with my 20 years experience in large companies, I realized that some magic has happened. And yeah, I start to get the reviews from my new happy customers, and I found a partner who wants to work with me. I found mentors who supported me in this journey, and suddenly my personal discomfort zone turned into comfort zone. I'm doing what I like. I have no doubts in my experience, and I'm start getting paid for this. And that's what happened. Now, instead of getting a job as I wanted before when I started at Hyper Island, I got my own business. I became entrepreneur. I still like marketing, but now I'm doing it for myself, for my project, HyWork. HyWork, hybrid work, it's a company which is empowering the teams to go remote and work in hybrid space. And we also trying to harmonize the organizational culture and employees' experience in the companies. So if you ask me, am I happy about this transformation which happened? Well, yes, I do. And you know what? I'm going to explore my discomfort zone. And to be here tonight and sharing this experience was one of the steps out of my comfort zone again. And you know what? I invite you to think, what can you do to go out of your comfort zone? And just to see what's possible there.